Meadowhall is an indoor shopping centre in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England. It lies 3 miles northeast of Sheffield city centre and 2 miles from Rotherham town centre. It is the largest shopping centre in Yorkshire and the 9th largest in the United Kingdom. The Meadowhall Retail Park is a separate development, owned by British Land, lying almost 1 mile to the south of Meadowhall Shopping Centre in the Carbrook area of the city. The shopping centre. History and facts. The shopping centre was built by Bovis on the site previously occupied by a steelworks. The centre was opened on September 4, 1990. With a floor area of 139,355 am2, it is the 8th largest shopping centre in the UK. It is similar in concept to the Maryhill Shopping Centre at Brierley Hill in the West Midlands, which was completed just before Meadowhall. With over 280 stores, Meadowhall was widely blamed for the closure of shops in Sheffield city centre and in Rotherham. Meadowhall is owned by British Land, a property developer. The centre attracted 19.8 million visitors in its first year of opening, and now attracts about 30 million visitors a year. Scenes from the music video of the Sheffield-based duo Molokko's first single Fun For Me were shot in the Oasis area of the shopping centre. Meadowhall can be very busy in the run-up to Christmas, and the January sales. In extreme cases the centre has been known to have a one-in, one-out policy at some stores. This has led to the centre earning the nickname Meadowhall among many local people. One of Meadowhall's largest stores of the past was Sainsbury's, which closed in mid-2005. There was a Namco Station arcade which closed in September 2007 after more than 15 years at the shopping centre. In December 2005, Meadowhall became home to the 5th Apple store in the UK, and in late 2007, it became home to the 3rd Puma store in the UK after London and Glasgow. The centre was also home to the only Make-A-Far copyright in Yorkshire, which has since closed. The centre's Burger King was replaced in October 2007 by a very small franchise called Burger Night, which has also closed. Meadowhall was inundated by the River Don during the June 2007 floods, with water peaking at 1.8 metres. The centre reopened and trading commenced within 6 days, before fully relaunching in October 2007. In May 2012, British Land announced that planning permission had been sought to provide a 52,000 sqft retail extension to Meadowhall on adjacent land. In October 2012, Norges Bank Investment Management announced that the Norwegian government pension fund Global has bought 50% of the UK shopping centre Meadowhall for £348 million, or approximately 3.2 billion Norwegian kroner. Shops. Meadowhall has over 280 stores, most of which are major high street stores, including Armani Exchange, Debenhams, House of Fraser, Primark, Zara, Topshop Topman, Next, USC, Burton's, Dorothy Perkins, BHS, Republic, Marks & Spencer, Blue Incorporated, Tucci, Miss Selfridge, Officers Club, Foot Locker, JD Sports, H&M, Waterstones, HMV, Apple Store, Game, Boots, Superdrug and Barratt's. Fashion labels have their own stores in Meadowhall including Hugo Boss, French Connection, Bench, G-Star Raw, Superdry, River Island, Jane Norman, Timberland, Ted Baker, Fire Trap, All Saints, Hollister and more. The Lanes is an area next to the Oasis Dining Quarter which includes small independent shops. Oasis Dining Quarter and Cinema. The Oasis Dining Quarter is Meadowhall's food court which has food outlets and seating on both floors. The ground floor contains mostly fast food outlets including McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut, Shere Khan and Harry Ramsden's but includes the restaurant Nando's, Wagamama, and La Tasca. The upper floor consists mostly of restaurants including Frankie and Benny's, Coal Grill and Bar, Pizza Express, Cafar Copyright Rouge, Handmade Burger Company, Zizai and TGI Fridays. In July 2011 following the opening of TGI Friday, the food court underwent a £7 million redevelopment which saw it rebranded from Oasis Food Court to Oasis Dining Quarter. Restaurants such as Harvester, Las Iguanas, and Giraffe were added as part of the redevelopment. View Cinema, the dining quarter includes an 11-screen View multiplex cinema. It opened as a Warner Village cinema and was rebranded View as part of their takeover of the chain. Transport connections. Meadowhall has a public transport interchange, Meadowhall Interchange, making it the only shopping centre in the UK that combines a bus, rail and tram interchange, as well as making the centre accessible to both the local region and the rest of the country. Motorway. The centre is located at junction 34 of the M1 motorway. Sheffield Supertram. Meadowhall is linked to the Sheffield Supertram network and is the terminus on the Yellow Line. The stop is 15 minutes from the city centre and Meadowhall is used as a park and ride. The tram route from Meadowhall passes the Motorpoint Arena, Don Valley Stadium, Ice Sheffield, the Institute of Sport and the Valley Entertainment Complex. Bus. The interchange has a large bus station with routes covering most of South Yorkshire, but especially the local Sheffield and Rotherham area. Train. There is a multi-platform railway station at Meadowhall which has several routes including the Trans-Pennine route to Manchester Piccadilly Station. Awards. The centre has won awards, including 2 awards for innovative events at the ICSC Marxie Awards 2006, held in Chicago, and 2 awards for its retail bonding program and also for its commercialization, at the BCSC Purple Apple Awards in London. Environmental policy. The centre recycles 97% of waste from retailers and customers, with the remaining 3% going to incineration with energy recovery. No waste goes to landfill. Meadowhall was the first UK shopping centre to develop an on-site recycling facility. The Resource Recovery Centre, which opened in 2006, operates a conveyor belt system to separate out types of waste, from paper to plastic, cardboard to cans. Meadowhall began to harvest rainwater in 2006. 4 water storage tanks collect rainwater and condensation from air conditioning. This is then used throughout the shopping centre for cleaning, flushing toilets and watering the external landscaped areas. The tanks are nearly 7 meters high and hold some 6,600 imperial gallons of water each. In 2008, Meadowhall installed a borehole. This is a narrow shaft drilled into the ground that collects water from beneath the earth. Water from the borehole is collected into a master tank. The storage tanks are connected onto a network, which will ensure 90 to 95% of all water used by customers and retailers for flushing toilets is derived from rainwater harvesting or borehole water. References. External links: Meadowhall website, owner's website, Meadowhall Radio, Meadowhall Retail Database.